Okay, I guess the camera wants to work now. Hi, everybody. Ta. Back on the shit again. So first things first. Let's read my shirt. It says, "Bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from ships because they knew death was better than bondage." This is the shirt that I usually wear when I just know some bullshit about to pop off, or I know my mouth about to be reckless because I know it's about to be some bullshit. Now, first things first, as I think I said before, I live in Puerto Rico. For most people that don't know, Puerto Rico is a territory for the United States. So they're citizens, everything. Honestly, the way they make it seem, it's supposed to be basically America, an island. And it's not. It's really, really, really not. I think this is one of those videos that once I moved here, I knew that I knew this was something that I needed to speak on and touch on because I know a lot of people go through a lot of shit in the States and a lot of injustices and whatever the case may be. Over here, they are so in the past that shit doesn't even make sense. So let's start with when I really understood just how Puerto Rico is. I moved my car from New Jersey to here because I wanted my car. I took care of my car. I got tents on my car. I really take care of my car. I know about cars. I know about upkeep. So I said, you know what? I'm bringing my car. I mean, I already know I spent thousands of dollars and have been supposedly it's been put into Puerto Rico. When I moved over here and I bought my car over here, they received my car on April 4th. They told me they were gonna call me and let me know, when I could come pick it up, whatever the case may be. They didn't tell me when I could pick it up till that day. Now, mind you, I don't think many people do this. You gotta understand that you're gonna end up paying a storage fee if you don't pick up your car as soon as possible. And I'm already excited because I'm like, I can't wait to get my car. And this is when my eyes were wide open to the real bullshit that happens here. Now, I already knew there was bullshit because there's over 200 schools that have been closed. There's really no kids around here. You'd be surprised if you see a kid around here. There's no schools that are open, really. I don't know how many schools are really open, but I haven't seen any. And I've gone to quite a few places. And back on track. So once I get there, I'm like, this is gonna be quick. I can't wait. I'm gonna get my car. Little did I know. So I'm like, okay, everybody's coming here for something different. It has to be. It can't be all the same people. I mean, all the same things for all these people. So I said, okay, fine. I just have to wait in this line. They're gonna give me. I'll pay them whatever they need to be paid for the taxes, and I'm move on with my life. I was there for 4 hours. I was in one line to get paperwork, to then go outside in the heat to look for my car. Look for it. No one else looked for it. They asked me to go look for it. And I'm like, I don't even work here. How the fuck am I supposed to know? This is one of those things that is a constant argument that I did make when I did live in America, which was, this is your job. Why the fuck am I doing your job? I'm not going to get paid for this shit. I'm giving you money. I said, you know what? That's fine. I don't, at this point, whatever. It's my car. Fuck it. It took me almost a half hour at least to find my car. When someone finally said, you know what, I'm going to help you. They didn't even tell me that no one was going to help me. They told me to wait. Then when I came back to the security guard, she actually told me, mind you, nobody speaks English, and my Spanish ain't all that. I barely know Spanish. Let's keep it real. I was raised in speaking Spanish with my grandparents, but you have to remember that's the only way I learned. So a lot of my Spanish sounds like a child because I don't know how to pronounce a lot of things because no one's ever taught me. No one's taught me how to read either. I've learned myself. So when I finally speak to her, she tells me, you're supposed to actually look for it. I'm like, how does that even make sense? There's hundreds of cars. It was fuller than an actual dealership. Like it was full like Samsung. If you're from Jersey, you know what I'm talking about. Like it was that whole, but the whole lot was just cars. So I'm already pissed the fuck off, and I'm just like, you know what? Don't let people get to you. You're here for one reason. Fuck it. Mind you, I have somebody with me. No, one person that I know that speaks English around here that's not from here. He's from New York, and he's like older. I felt really bad for him because I'm like, you know, he thought he was gonna be quick, and he has OCD like me, where it's like, I'm just sitting here not doing anything. So anyway, I wait a half hour, then I have to wait in line again. I wait in that line for them to stamp it, for me to wait in another line, for me to pay it, for me to go back to the same line that I just came from, for them to stamp. Mind you, everybody's slow as fuck. The people in front of me told me that there was actually 2 pieces of paper you're supposed to take out. You're supposed to take out 1 piece of paper from the car so that they know how much you're going to be billed. They didn't tell us that. So the people in front of me that's also from New York, they're like, oh, we bought the wrong paper. We waited in line, and they finally told us, oh, it's not the right paper. So you got to go back. You don't even work there. You got to keep doing this shit. So then I'm going from line to line, and you end up at the same fucking line that you just started at. And I'm already like, this is some bullshit. I already see mad injustices that happen in America, but over here it's ridiculous. Over here it's like they're so used to it that they just complain amongst themselves and don't say shit. I was to the point where I asked one of the guys that I knew for a fact spoke English. He looked American, and I asked him, like, is there someone that I can complain to? No, he already knows. It's nothing. This is Puerto Rico. Hello, welcome to Puerto Rico. So this is the beginning of May. End of April. So this is when I really understood. And a lot of people kept telling me, welcome to Puerto Rico. Every time I would complain about anything, that's everybody's response. Welcome to Puerto Rico. Meaning this is how Puerto Rico is. Now, the governor, no one even knows that there's a governor. I didn't know there was a governor, and I'm half Puerto Rican. I didn't know. When the actual tsunami or storm, you can call it whatever you want to call it, because it was a terrorist basically in Puerto Rico. When Trump came to speak to the politicians of Puerto Rico, he didn't speak to the governor. He spoke to the mayor of San Juan. Let's get that straight. The governor didn't even want to speak to Trump. Didn't even speak to him enough to say, you know what, we really need this help. Why? Because that guy is really literally taking all the money that the United States gives to Puerto Rico. They give them a budget, but don't tell them what the budget is for. They just give them money willy-nilly. Here, this is probably how much you need. And what does the politician do? What's the governor do? What does Trump probably do? They put the motherfucking money in their pocket and keep it moving. There's still motherfuckers out here that ain't got no lights. There's still streets that's fucking up my car. Mind you, I have a truck. I don't know how people here that lived here for the longest and have like 90s type Toyotas and is driving on these potholes. There are no street lights. There are nothing. So we go from there. We go from me actually bringing the car in to actually getting it registered. Oh God, let me tell you. I'm not even gonna go through the whole scenario, but let me tell you, it took me the entire 5 days of the week to get this figured out. I literally had to go there every single fucking day for something different. I had to get 2 inspections to my car. One was in one place, one was in motor vehicles, another I had to go somewhere else. Then they told me that the signature that I received from the people that I was just complaining about, they didn't sign a certain place, so I can't get my car registered. Like, it was so many things. So I was just like, I can't wait to just get this fucking done with. May 7th, I have a car license. Never heard of it in my life. I'm just guessing it's the license for the car. It has the insurance or all the information that you need with, if God forbid they stop you, whatever the case may be. So fast forward to May 19th, I'm dropping one of my friends off in an hour-long drive to the airport. And I'm driving slow. And even he said, you okay? Because I was driving slow. I was driving the speed limit, under the speed limit a bit. Because I just knew something was going to happen. So when I drop him off, I come back and I'm just like, I'm really understanding the struggles of this island because of the fact that you can't see shit. There's no paint on the street, so you don't know where you at. You don't know if you're in the middle, the side. You don't know if you correct, or if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Then there's no street signs. There's no lights. There's nothing. Nothing. You're just in complete darkness. And mind you, when I was coming back home, there was literally no one there. So it was even worse for me because I couldn't see nothing. There was no lights. I could see, but it was just so dark that there's nothing to really see. And then the street, the worst part is they have a divider. I almost hit the divider because you can't see shit. The divider is literally the same color as the fucking street. And then on the opposite side, when someone passes you, my nigga, it's high beams. So imagine a high beam directly hitting you, and then your windshield is the little slight strokes or whatever the fuck is still residue, still sitting on the windshield. Guess what? You can't see shit. Okay, so I'm on my way back, and I see a cop turning around, and I'm going straight. So he's behind me, and I'm going. I could barely see. Supposedly, he stops me, tells me I'm speeding. I'm like, how the fuck I'm speeding if I just see? I said, you know what? I'm not even gonna argue with you. So they give me this fucking ticket. This fucking ticket that I've never seen a fucking ticket like this. And he didn't want to explain nothing to me. I understand that I told him I speak English, but if you explain it to me in Spanish, I'm gonna motherfucking try to understand. Now these tickets, like, I don't understand them. And then I asked him how much it was. He said $220. When I look at the motherfucking ticket, it says $270. How fucking fast could I possibly be going that I have to spend that much motherfucking money? Mind you, this is 2 times more. No, almost 3 times more than how much you pay in car insurance in a year. In a year here. So I'm like, okay, this don't make no sense. Mind you, in the back, they told me just read the back. It'll explain everything. I'm like, if I don't speak Spanish that well, how the fuck am I gonna understand what the fuck it says? Whatever. So then I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna pay. So my friend, the older guy that I told you about, or he's older. He's like 80, but he's my best friend. He said, you know what, fight that, because that's way too much money. Whatever the case may be, he said, try to do this, try to do that, so I could figure out what the fuck to do. Because on the paper, even the little bit of Spanish that I do know how to read, I know for a fact it doesn't have a date for me to go to court. It doesn't have nothing. So I literally just went today. This is why I have this shirt on. I went today to Hacienda because that's what the cop told me to go to. That's what my friend told me to go to, just to ask, to find out, to see if they could even do anything for me. So I go to Hacienda. I said, do anybody know English? Because I'm not about to try to butcher up some Spanish for you to tell me something that I'm not going to fucking understand. So thank God someone that speaks English. My mouth is reckless. I don't give 2 flying fucks how you feel about shit, because 9 times out of 10, I'm not saying it to hurt you. I'm just saying it because it's like, what the fuck? So she's like, forget about how America is. We're different. I'm like, so forget about common sense, is what you're telling me? Because this is one of the first things that this lady told me to do. Mind you, she didn't even know what to do. But she swore up and down she knew what she was talking about at first. She's going to tell me I need to pay first to then get a court date. I'm not even going to continue that. But the first thing that I said to her was, so you basically, what you telling me is I'm guilty until I'm proven innocent. That's what you're telling me. Because now I'm giving y'all money to find out if I'm even going to get the money back. Mind you, like I said, just to go to the DMV, they call them the transportation department over here, took me a whole 5 days to figure this shit out. Mind you, honestly, I think it took a little longer than 5 days. I already know this is going to take forever. Everybody already, this is a joke around this island. This is called Puerto Rican time. Y'all want to talk about black time? Ain't no such shit. Black time ain't shit. Puerto Rico time. Whoo! You sit here and wait forever. I swear to God, Puerto Rico is worse than the military, and I'm from the military. I was in the army. When they say hurry up and wait, they is not playing over here. You hurry up, give me the money, and you gonna wait. I said, no, I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to give you almost $300. And then to figure out when the fuck I'm going to court. She was trying to help me. I mean, I'm like, you're being sweet, but my mouth is reckless. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit, because at the end of the day, this is an injustice. You're wasting my valuable time, my valuable money for me just to find out what I need to do, because the cop didn't want to tell me. Literally, the cop told me, oh, you go to the Hacienda in Arecibo if you're going to pay, and if you want to go to court, you got to go to Isabella Courthouse. That's it. Where the fuck is the courthouse? Where the fuck is Hacienda in my town? Where the fuck? I don't know. But I guarantee you, if half these motherfuckers that move from here and go over there, they want the special privilege. Motherfucker, even when I used to be over there, niggas used to be asking me shit in Spanish. I used to pretend I didn't know Spanish. Why? Because at the end of the day, in America, why don't you speak English? Why am I forced to waste my time, my valuable day, to translate for you because you don't want to know the language? But then when I come over here, no one wants to do it for me. No one can even help me. It's such an ass backwards type of situation. And then on top of that, one thing that I failed to realize is in this island, in this perimeter, honestly, it's so back in the day, the mentality when it comes down to certain things, that it makes me really livid. Because a lot of things that has happened to me, and as far as struggles and whatever the case may be in America, yeah, it was because I was black. But honestly, the biggest discrimination really was because I was a female, a fucking female. And over here, it's all, I know for a fact is that nothing to do with my tattoos, my piercings, nothing to do with my color, my skin, nothing to do with the fact that I'm black, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm whatever. I could be fucking an alien. They don't care. But because I'm a female, I look like a fucking retard to them. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I swear, I go to stores, niggas tell me what I need to be doing. I'm like, did I ask you for help? I feel like that's one of the biggest disrespects. And honestly, this video is just to enlighten you guys on the injustices that we have every single day. Not even PR. I know you guys go through a lot of shit yourselves everywhere you go, but one thing that has always stuck with me is politics and how much I loathe the system. The system that's supposed to be there for us, protect us, help us, be on our side. See, now, the lady, when I spoke to her today and I told her I complained about common sense or whatever the case may be, she took it to heart. She took it personal. And I didn't have the time nor the energy for her to take that step back and realize, like, you do know all this money that these people are trying to take from me, they're going to take from you. They're going to take from everybody. You guys got to get mad. You guys got to be like, why the fuck am I paying $300 for a fucking parking ticket? And I'm the type of motherfucker that I got to do everything fast. Like, all right, let's do this. Let's do that. You told me what I got to do. The next step, let's do it. But I said, you know what? Puerto Rico, you made me wait so motherfucking much. I'm going to take my time. But it's so funny that they bill you for everything, bitch. Everything. And they literally force you to be stuck in an office so that as much as you complain, you get so annoyed that you walk the fuck off and you still end up paying that shit. That is literally how Puerto Rico is. Literally. They say supposedly on the news that 99% of people are with electricity. I highly fucking don't believe that shit. I still I live in a really good area. I got a nice ass place. But what the fuck does that matter to me if my lights keep going out? Right? I can't even eat. I can't even have a cold fucking drink because y'all motherfuckers keep fucking with the lights. But y'all sure as fuck want us to pay on time, right? This is the type of small injustices that people I don't feel like people really pay attention to. Cause everybody that you paying, guess who you paying to? Especially over here. Here, it's supposed to be the town. But I know for a fact that all the money that they taken from me that I've paid for as far as car, apartment, the lights, the water, who they're going to? The politics, the people with the authority. Why is Trump still making money? That motherfucker ain't got nothing. That motherfucker could lose this, could lose that. At the end of the day, it don't matter to him because I guarantee you he's stealing money. I guarantee you the money that y'all giving for tickets, for lights, I don't think people realize in the bank, all of those people, it's the same people that own that place. It's the same people that own all those places. So you're giving the money to the same people. You just giving money for somebody to put in their pockets. Yeah, I mean, the struggle is real. Every fucking dollar, you need to be like, what's this dollar for? Why are you taking this dollar? Because the $300 fucking ticket for speeding, I'm like, the fuck? Who paying that? That's why half these people over here don't have a license, don't have shit, but they're still driving around. Why? Because they don't give a fuck. Especially how the cops are acting. This is the same shit in America. It's just different fucking bullshit. We need to be more aware of where our dollars is going. We need to be more aware of our politicians and the bullshit that they're fucking doing, and we need to get angry. Angry. Even y'all, I understand that motherfuckers is going through shit in America, but you gotta fucking understand. You guys gotta get mad too over here, because you gotta understand these motherfuckers went through a hurricane, and when they go to the store to buy the things that has been ruined from the hurricane, they up the prices. They know, it's gonna be a good amount of people that need TVs and refrigerators and washing machines. And they up the fucking prices. Just like Flint. They up the prices in water. Why y'all think that is? It's all about money. Motherfuckers really need to get angry. I think there was even a riot in San Juan, and I'm quite sure that you guys did not see that. The 200 schools closings. I was reading on the news. I was on my phone because they know I'm in Puerto Rico and they know I'm not from here. So they sent me news. One of the news articles, I thought I was so fucked up in the head. I was like, there's no fucking way. It literally says the people that left the island after the hurricane, once the hurricane happened, it's more than double. No, there's more people. I'm not gonna say double. There's more people that came in. I don't understand how that's possible. There's no fucking way possible. If like I said, since I've lived here and I physically moved over here December, I say maybe 3 kids. It's really old folks here. It's really just old folks here. Like there's and they're all from here. I'm the only motherfucker that's dumb as hell to come here. But I know that shit is gonna have to change. And if I have to be the motherfucker to scream to the top of the mountains, like y'all motherfuckers not gonna keep doing this shit. Especially since in America, you can say, all right, You could say the motherfucker racist. You could say that motherfucker don't give a shit about you. You could say that motherfucker's from a different culture, so they don't know any better. Whatever the case may be. But we in Puerto Rico. So everybody that's in Puerto Rico, I mean, you would think that you see me, especially over here, they know that I'm Puerto Rican. I don't know, they could tell for some reason, especially, even though I don't fucking speak it right. They can tell I'm Puerto Rican. So why do you treat me like shit? Right? We're supposed to be a community. And disclaimer: I'm just speaking on politics, our money, or just the whole corrupt fucking system. I'm not speaking on people. People just take their job and really accept. I mean, I know that's how you get money, but sometimes you have to pay attention and tell yourself, is these are the type of morals and things that I want to leave. I want to say that I've worked at the hacienda, which is the treasury department, where I'm just taking money away from people. You know what I'm saying? You have to you have to really take a step back and really pay attention, especially over here. A lot of people think that, we just, there's no other way to make money, so I'm just gonna make money this way. You see so many people on the streets begging for money, like in the hot ass sun, just asking for money, and it's just like, where were you at? I'm just trying to fucking figure out, like, where were you? Where were all these people at when the hurricane happened? Like, why are there still people on the streets? I don't know. It's just this whole video is just to enlighten you guys on how Puerto Rico is, and don't believe the hype, don't believe the news, because we are not good. It's not all that good over here. Like, there's still a really bad crime rate. It's bad because it was never a crime rate before, and now it's just, people are going crazy over here. There's so many injustices that happen over there, but you guys also, like I said, have to be angry about over here too, because this is a part of America too. Clearly, because why would Trump come over here? Trump don't go nowhere. We need, as a community, and when I say community, I say society. We need to get mad about everything. We we really need to get mad about this system, because this system was not built for us. It was built against us. And when I say fight, fight at your local community, because the bigger if each person were to just argue and complain and complain and complain to the community, like, you're gonna find other people. And the more people you find, like, if I find more people out here, I hope that I touch people enough to be like, you know what, she's right. Why am I paying this? People were paying water bills when they didn't even have no water. They're doubling. They're putting up the lights and water bills since the hurricane, without telling these people why. Now, mind you, a lot of these people are either on welfare in this island. A lot of people. Now, I'm not gonna say everybody, or disability, because, like I said, there's a lot of elderly people here. So it's a fixed income. How dare you, you know, put up a bill for someone when half these people don't have the money. People are broke, especially since after this hurricane, and you're forcing these people to pay more money. And I can kind of get why, but why not explain to these people why? When the lights go out, they don't tell you. Don't know when it's coming back. You don't know when. You don't know nothing. When the water goes out, you don't know when it's coming back. Just please be. I hope everybody is enlightened. I hope everybody understands where I'm coming from, and I hope, you know this makes your struggle. You gotta fight for it. You gotta say, you know what, I'm gonna fight this shit. I'm not doing this no more. Or just be aware. Just be aware of every dollar, every cent, every time you gotta pay something. Just be aware. and still be happy, because at the end of the day, they can take all your money you want, but they can't take your happiness. Bye, people.